Hi, I'm Jill from Makeup First School in Chicago, and I'm here with my friend and model, Cindy.
Hi.
And Cindy is one of my favorite people to work with because she's always a lot of fun. And Cindy's agreed to help me with this demonstration, this tutorial about makeup for darker skin. Now, I like doing makeup applications where I take the model and I like to transform the model into another person they resemble. Cindy has refused to let me do this today, but that's okay. I just want to point out the resemblance to Chanel Iman as a Victoria's Secret model, and then Chanel Iman as a sweet little girl. But we're not going to do that. We're just going to do makeup for Cindy as Cindy. Cindy has beautiful skin. She's very dark complected, and women who have a dark complexion often will find that they will have an uneven pigmentation in their skin. Typically, the uneven pigmentation will be around the periphery of the face and around the mouth area. So it's very unusual that we can find a makeup that will actually be one foundation color that will cover the entire face. Usually you have to use at least 2 different colors. Now, if you find a really great product that's going to give you that coverage, it may just work. So we're going to play around and see if we can find that one perfect color. Okay, we're going to start doing Cindy's eyes. I love doing Cindy's eyes, and the reason I love doing her eyes is because Cindy's got very exotic eyes. She looks very Asian. She literally has an Asian eye. Not totally, but she does have a very exotic look, so it's very fun for a makeup artist to work with this shape. And also with the color, because this dark palette gives us a lot of opportunity for shimmer and color. So let's start with the shimmer. I'm going to prime the eye with a Paula Dorf Eye Lite, because this will give us some iridescence. So I'm going to first put it on the eyelid. Now, metallics are very big this season, so we're going to be using a metallic shadow palette. Be sure and go from eyebrow all the way down to the lash line. So I'm going to set the eye using one of these beautiful metallic colors. I think I'm going to go with this color. Starting in the center of the eye. I'm getting amazing, amazing pigment out of this. I love it. Okay. Now, you do not want to bring this color all the way up to the eyebrow. That's a look that's dated. We're not going to take this shimmer all the way up to the brow. We're going to use a more neutral tone right there, but we're going to work with the crease here and kind of define the shape. You don't want to use shimmer on shimmer on shimmer on shimmer. If you use too much of the same texture, you're not going to get that dimensionality that you would like to have. So I'm now going to go over to a flat. I'm going to use a tonal palette. So I'm using a brush that's going to have a nice little crease to it. And in looking here, I want to add a little bit of red, a brown that has a little bit of red to it. I'm just going to take a neutral color, a little bit lighter than the skin tone, and place it right under the brow. And this is a flat color, but it's placed on top of an iridescent. And just blend the entire eye colored combination together so that you don't see any harsh lines whatsoever. Now, we're going to do some definition on the eyelid. I'm going to follow Cindy's natural lash line because it's so beautiful. Sometimes I'll put my finger against the eyelashes and curl the lashes against my finger as I use a mascara. But with Cindy, I don't really need to do this. But what I can do is have her look down. I can lift up the lid and work the mascara into the lashes. And the model can even blink while I do this. So now we're going to put some false eyelashes on our model. Again, as I stated before, she's got beautiful eyes. They're very distinctive in shape. These eyelashes will really enhance the shape of the eyes. The final step of the lash application would be to mascara the real lashes to the fake lashes, to the false lashes, so that no one will know the difference. I'm going to put some cream under the eyes, and then I'm going to apply a primer. I'm going to apply 2 different primers, I think, for this application. We have this beautiful bronzing primer from Inglot, and it's called Face and Body Illuminator. And I want to apply it on the high points of Cindy's cheeks. I'm going to use Makeup Forever HD face primer, and it's in a yellow tone, and I'm just priming the face. Now, this is going to very subtly warm the skin tone. So we're going to start with Cinema Secrets palette, and we're going to use a warm foundation. This foundation is absolutely beautiful. It's totally perfect match for your face. I think we're going to be very lucky with this application, and then I don't think we're going to need to use more than one foundation color. We're going to go ahead and add a little bit more iridescence to the cheeks before we put any powder on the face. And I'm going to use my fingers. I'm going to be using some powder on Cindy's face, and I'm actually using, looks like a white powder, but it's translucent, and working it into the powder puff. So very tiny amount of powder, especially in these days of high definition. Have the model look up and just very lightly create a nice clean finish. So Cindy is now powdered up. I'm going to add a little bit of color to her cheeks, very little. Since Cindy is warm in her undertones, I'm going to use cool colors for accent, very lightly. And then again, I'm going to use a flat product, a matte product, because we want to use different textures. And just very lightly sculpt the cheek. Bring it up just a little bit, because we don't want any hard edges. So I'm using a pencil that has a very cool tone to it because Cindy's skin is warm. So I want to pop the accent areas, the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I'm going to go ahead and keep moving on with the purple kind of palette. This is kit number 9 from Cinema Secrets, one of our favorites here. Again, this is a little bit of iridescence. And you notice I'm staying within Cindy's lip line because it's so pretty. But I'm covering all of the area that we used our lip pencil on. And add a little gold. So we're keeping that cool tone going. So we're adding a little bit of shimmer. So what do you think, Cindy?
I like it.
You like it? You're a pretty girl. So I'm Jill from Makeup First School. This is Cindy, my friend and beautiful model. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.